live. Oh God, it's the weed. It don't pay
Are
me no
you
mind.
are you
But
ready? Are you ready for the YouTube Porter Rabbit? We putting this
I'm
episode on
ready.
YouTube, and
I'm ready.
since you, I think you're on some other episodes, but I don't know if you ever put a clip of you on YouTube. I am getting sued from some people, but I'm not gonna tell you who's suing me right now for the
Oh
YouTube clips.
God. Oh man.
It's
Welcome to
hard out here for a
America.
pimp.
It's
what?
not America unless you get sued. You're not successful unless you get sued. That means you're doing something right.
Gabs is smoking weed. I've been drinking
I am,
alcohol,
and it's
and
legal.
Porter Rabbit's completely sober. She's
It's
only been to the
okay.
gym
Oh
today.
boy.
This should be fun. It should be real interesting. But no, do you feel like it's wrong coming into a dating situation? Do you feel like it's wrong to ask a man or a woman, do they desire marriage? Do they want to get married? Do you feel like
No,
Well,
that's
you should ask them straight up.
I wouldn't ask right off the bat. I mean,
That's false advertising, Porter Rabbit. If
I
you
wouldn't
want to
write
get
like as
married
soon
and you
as
don't
you
ask them in the beginning, you should actually tell
wait a
them that.
minute. Wait, time out. Let me explain. If you're just
somebody
meeting
get
someone for
prosperity
the
here?
first day, you're getting to know them. You don't want to scare them off by saying, "Do you want
That's
to get
not
married?"
scaring off of being honest.
You figure if you're looking at it depends on how old you are. Like
Mm-hmm.
if
So
you
you said
know that
my
you're in your
50-year-old
late
ass better ask in the
30s,
beginning.
if you're in your late 30s, obviously those questions can come up. But if you're like my daughter's age, 21, I mean,
Right.
come on,
Uh,
it's just that's an age
it's not
thing.
fair. That's not fair. It's saying old people don't have
How is that not fair?
no options. That's what it's saying. That's what
No,
y'all
I didn't
saying.
say they didn't have
Yeah.
options,
You said
but
old
everyone's
people, y'all need to
situation
come
is
in there and
different.
tell you what's on the table.
Everyone's situation. I'll give you an example. Sometimes, like my very best friend's son, he had
Hmm.
his kids young, like 18, 19.
Yeah.
And like he was very immature. His girlfriend was 14. I mean, it was not a good situation, but they didn't
Hmm.
last. And now he's dating this really nice girl. But you know what she told me when I met her? I want nothing to do with his kids. Nothing.
Huh?
That's not. She said, nope,
Wait.
nope. I don't want anything to
Yeah,
do.
bitch,
I
I've
you
mean,
been
gotta
these
told
are
that
go.
too
part of his
before.
life.
You gotta
But
go.
I
Bitch, you gotta
she
go.
no.
just
I
wants
was
a
told that before.
relationship with him. And she's very vocal. She's open about it. And she's told him from the get-go. They're very much in love. She's a really nice person, but wants nothing to do with kids. She doesn't want to have kids. She's nothing. So I think knowing what you're getting into at an older age, like he is, like right now, he's close to 40. Knowing what you're getting into is important. But if you're just in your 20s, I mean, come on, like you're just like meeting people, get to know them. That's how you learn about different types of
This show is for
personalities and
entertainment
relationships.
purposes only. I gotta say that before
Mm.
I start my drama here. So on Clubhouse this week,
Oh
they
shit.
had a
Wait.
show.
Pause.
What?
No. Fuck Clubhouse. We want to know
Can I
your
say my
opinion.
story at least? Or you want me to go to media
Okay,
takeout?
go
Okay,
ahead.
I let
Tell your
everybody
please.
story.
talk here. I don't
Clubhouse,
get to
please.
talk. I'm supposed to be
Okay,
my
I would
show.
rather Clubhouse, please, not media takeout. Even though I would have liked your comment and
Can
commentary
I
on the
say
story.
this?
But go
And
ahead with your
before,
story
because
from
I'm not
Clubhouse.
gaslighting and I'm not triggering people here. But on Clubhouse this
Look at
week,
you being smart.
they will talk about this man who's 63 years old, pastor, who married an 18-year-old girl. And they said he groomed her for 2 years. Now, I didn't see anything wrong with what he did, but everybody at Clubhouse was upset at that man.
What? Wait.
So, Gaz,
Oh.
what do you think?
I think that if he's a pastor, that he shouldn't cross those lines, period, with his parishioners.
Well,
Okay. Well, that brings
the
me to this
father
story.
promised her to him.
Wait. See, so this goes to this story right here. Okay.
You
Thank you for
probably
bringing
connected
that
it already.
story into play. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here is his next story that kind of
I think there
coincides
just needs to be a
with.
guideline on it. I mean, you got Charlie Chaplin having kids at 70 with a young
Hold
wife.
on, before we
I
go
mean,
to
if you look at
Charlie.
our history in America, there's a lot of older men
This
with
show is
younger
very
women.
dramatic going on in the
Well,
place.
yeah. Speaking of dramatics, here's the clip.
Hey, yo. Don't nobody know your daughter is 14, 15 years old, man. They don't. Especially when they see them wearing these tight-ass shorts with their ass cheeks hanging out the goddamn shorts. Men see physical, we see it. We don't know she 15, 14, man. Sis, you don't see your daughter out there look like she having an ass out contest with you? You ain't gonna say nothing? Or you just gonna victimize the people that look at it? Ain't you the one that bought them motherfucking clothes? Huh? Ain't you the one that, man, check that shit. It's warm as hell, man. You got these girls walking down the street. I'm riding down the block, seeing all the kids for the prom. Somebody got all the little girls, prom dresses, got their ass and their titties out. That's normal to you? You don't feel weird about that shit? You got grown men riding by, grown men with gray beards, looking at your little 12, 13, 14-year-old daughter. They ain't looking at you, looking at her ass. That don't bother you? Man, you need to get shit together, man. Summertime. And I guess, you get somebody looking at your kid, you get somebody looking at your motherfucking kid, you gonna bust their ass, right? You gonna get the strap, grab the ratchet and bust their ass, right? Because they saying something disrespectful to your 15-year-old with them big ass titties, big ass hanging out with low ass shorts, low ass clothes that you bought.
What the hell you gotta find this shit from?
Feel like you went and bought them shits from a store called Build a Little Hoe.
Gaslighting.
So somebody check them, man. So now the rest of the summer gonna consist of shootouts and dead bodies because you ain't be a better steward, be a good parent, and teach your child the importance of protecting their private stuff. Your child in competition with you. That's cute to you? Oh, you trying to let people see she get it from her mother? Just get your shit together. Bruh, pull up. Man, I understand you ain't with her no more. Pull up. You know your daughter getting older. She getting better. She's starting to develop now. Pull up. Encourage the mother to buy your daughter some training bras and shit. Some respectful ass shorts, man. That you get to the knees. You heard me? Word up. Come on, man. Let's be accountable to each other, man. Word up. Especially in the day we got all these secret pervert ass, perverted ass, the predatory ass dudes out here, man. And then now weed is legal. So that's telling your 14-year-old, here come burn this blunt. And sit in the back seat of this caddy and call me daddy. Come on, jump in the G-Ride. We out.
What the
Come
hell,
on, y'all.
guys?
Levels to this shit. Get on top of your affairs, family, parents. Nobody want to hear nothing about what's happening in the violence and North. Nah, man, we starting that shit. Let's be better parents to our kids out here. Word up. And another thing, all you people out there screaming about the murders in the street, I got a question for you. Why every time you screaming about the murders in the street, you want to protest, bomb on the city hall, doing a march and everything, but why every time you get in an argument with somebody, you call them murderers, you call them shooters? How that work? Man, get it together, man. This summer is our summer. We need to be better people, better parents, better accountable parents, better responsible, accountable parents for our own children, for our own city, for our own community, for our own village, for our own nation, man. Brother Malik speaks, man. Share this video.
I agree with him.
Okay, and speaking of agreeing with what he
I
said,
just
We can't
yelled at.
when I was in the
disagree.
comments,
Not I didn't agree with everything,
no,
but
no.
but I just had to yell at my daughter. You know, it's about. Hold on, I can't see the thing.
Yeah, I will shoot off to. Anyway,
just
but
generally speaking, you know, I think that there has to be some guideline because I think we're harboring in this society pedophiles. Because for a 62-year-old man,
pedophiles. What the hell, y'all?
We are because
Oh my gosh, this is what they're gonna do today.
When I was doing promotional modeling, I'll never forget this. I met this a girl named a friend of mine that was also a model, and she was 18, and she had tried out to become they came to her school to recruit the next Playboy centerfold, and they said they liked her, they picked her, but her parents said no. The reason why they picked her is because she looked younger than 18. And they said men like that, a womanly body, but legal to be in the magazine, but they like them to appear that they look young.
Y'all really trying to trigger me this morning.
I'm just telling you.
I'm trying to trigger you.
Y'all triggering.
And that was years ago.
No one's...
So I'm just saying that I'm not saying that if a person is of age, of course, legally, yes, if they want to get together, legally, that's fine.
So you
just make no, meaning they don't have any They don't have any legal barriers. But make no mistake, the reason why that old man is looking at her is because he has a thing for younger ladies. And,
Well,
and
speaking
it's
of which,
usually tied to porn. They're into other stuff. You just see the surface. I love you. It's all sex, and I'm telling you, pedophilia. It's pedophilia. It is. A 62-year-old man should not be looking
63.
at 63 should not be looking at a 16-year-old,
well,
15-year-old.
18.
you know what?
18.
Okay, well
Well, he
that's just
groomed
like
her
I
for 2
shared it.
years.
I shared it
She
in our
heard
group
that
text.
part. They heard that
Okay,
part,
but see, I
boy.
shared it. But see, I shared the comment. Like I was being trolled over there. All I was saying, like, there was somebody tagged me and said, because basically all I was saying is that a man knows the difference between a woman like that's 18 to 20, somewhere between 18 to 22,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and between 25 to 30. You
We
as a
don't. No,
grown
we
person,
do not.
as a
We
grown,
don't.
as a
No.
grown, as a
No.
grown person, no,
We do not know the difference. I'm telling you the honest
no,
truth.
no,
I'm
no.
telling you the
Not
honest truth,
always. I
Gabs.
agree with that too. Because when I
You
was
got to ask the
younger,
girl the age.
Hi,
no,
Yeah.
President Tina.
that's
I just
right.
want y'all to know I'm not in the comments. I'm scrolling on places.
When I
I'm
was
giving the
younger,
hi
I
everybody.
had my peers at 13 and 14 lying to men because they were really
And
developed.
was
They could pass for their,
Mm-hmm.
and they used to lie and go have sex with older men. And I'm telling you,
right, and that's another
and these
thing. That
men, wait a minute, in defense of these men, they would not knowingly be with them if they knew they were 13 or 14. They lied to them. And I think there should be some
some of them.
responsibility on that too.
Hmm.
Damn.
Like I had somebody
This
tag
show's
me in a
getting.
comment that said,
We're in trouble,
hold
this
on, let
show.
me scroll back up. How we not in trouble with this? I hate you.
Yes, we are. We did, show. I
Where's
got
the
to have a drink.
picture at?
God
Somebody
is
tagged me in
doing
a
it to me.
comment and they said, like just like the real man knows the difference between a trans and a natural born woman. Then somebody said these are people that tagged me
No,
in
we do
comments.
not.
Wait,
How do we
hold
That's
know?
on.
not
Hold
true.
on.
That is not
Hold
true
on.
because
Hold on.
girls it depends on development. And I can show
Somebody
you guys pictures of 12-year-olds. You would never know that they look like they're in their 20s.
okay, well, one person said, just like men know the difference between trans and natural born women. And then another person said a lot of grown men in jail who didn't know those. So, and what
That's
I
right.
said was, I
Absolutely.
said
I
y'all
know.
are missing. I
That's
said
right.
y'all are missing
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying. I said again. I was like, you know the difference between a child and a grown ass woman. I said, however, I said as a parent who has a 13-year-old child, I'm not dressing my 13-year-old child up like she's motherfucking 25. I'm not putting shit on her that looks too damn grown for her. I am not putting that on my 13-year-old child.
You're
Now,
not, but
it's one.
what happens when she sneaks like my friends did? Their parents didn't know anything.
I
To this day,
mean,
their
I
parents knew
feel you on
nothing.
that. And this is why I try to keep the lines of community. I definitely really do try to keep the lines of communication with me and my daughter
New
very
York's not
open.
a
I
normal
let
place.
her
You get
know
fake IDs
that
in New York.
I let my daughter know like she doesn't have to hide nothing from me. She can come and talk to me. We could talk about, any and everything. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be upset. What I'm gonna be mad and be upset about is if you don't tell me and you don't talk to me about it and you don't, share those things with me and then I find out about it and then it's too late. Some shit can happen and I can't help you. Then I'm gonna be mad. Cause I still got
Right.
to help you. And then, you know what I'm saying? I got to help clean all this stuff up and help to where you're still able to, walk out in society and feel, good about yourself. Because, one thing my mom always told me, she was like, once your name is ruined, that's it. You don't got shit else. That's it. That's it. Once it's
Child of
done, it's
Brittany
hard to,
Griner.
get that back. And speaking of her ass, Brittany Rayner said that submissive women are stupid.
The what?
Submissive woman is stupid.
Stinking?
You don't have nothing to say,
Stinking, you
Porter
said?
Rabbit? No, she said the submissive woman is stupid. Okay.
Oh my gosh, stupid.
A
Oh my
submissive
gosh.
woman. It's not submissive. It's not submissive if you have a
Oh no,
relationship with
I'm sorry.
someone.
Let me not paraphrase. She said
Okay.
they're puppets. They're puppets. Submissive women are puppets.
I think submissive
I
woman is the best in the world. Shout out
I
to
don't
50
I don't
Shades of
agree with
Grey.
that. I don't agree with
I
that.
don't
I think
either.
I don't agree with it. I mean, if you're in a relationship, you need to be able to do things for each other, and it doesn't mean. I don't think it even relates to being
I think it means
submissive.
compromise.
My kids will in their generation, they speak that way. I'm not going to be, submissive to any guy, and I'm very independent. But I think there's a portion of togetherness that's missing if you
Mm-hmm.
don't learn to be kind to one another, to give to one another. It's not submissive to do things for the person you love.
So you
Mm-hmm.
agree? We agree with the 50 Shades of Grey thing, and that girls should be able to get tied up and thing by their spouses.
If
Oh
that's
And
what
Jesus.
they are into, wait a minute. In that 50 Shades of Grey, if he was very careful signing paper, he was like, "You're not into this. You tell me. You don't have to do it." No one forced that girl to do anything. I think
yeah,
that
he made sure he signed those papers, boy. He had a
if
lot of
that's what
money
they
too.
are into, and they're of age, I mean, that's your thing. But I just keep the kids out of it. I'm sorry.